Hi guys, it's Arran again, and today I am reviewing I'll tell you what the Megazord is, but first I'm reviewing the bits individually. This will be the Isis Megazord from Power Rangers Wild Horse, otherwise known in Japan as Gaoicarus. Now, this is a sorry guys, this is a quite an expensive item I've got. So yeah, I will show you the box now, and this is of the Falconzord, the Wild Horse Falconzord. I don't know the Japanese name of it, so I'm just calling it what I know. Sorry guys, I'll give you a turn around now. So on the front you get a picture of the Falcon with his wings spread out. Coming around to the side you get some more shots of the Zords. Coming round to the back now you get some shots of the Zords and the other bits it can connect with. Which is fantastic, I really do like this. And coming around to the other side, like I said, you get some shots of the animals. I've also just noticed, and I don't know what this stands for, the Falconzord box has a number on it. Sorry guys, has a number on the front of it, which I believe is number 7. So I don't know what that stands for, but I really do like it. Now unfortunately I don't keep these boxes because of 2 reasons: room, and these boxes are quite weak, these Japanese boxes. For some reason they seem to do them quite weak, these Japanese boxes, and I don't know why. It's weird. So let's get the Falcon out now, shall we? So I'm back guys, and I've got the Falconzord out of its box, or Gal Falcon as he's known in Gal Ranger. Now I have no idea what the wingspan on this is, but it is huge, absolutely huge. Now, one thing I will say is the wings don't come attached to him on the box. Oh, in the box rather, sorry. You have to attach the wings yourself, which isn't easy, and I don't know how many I've seen when I was originally looking for this that didn't have these white bits on the wings, they'd broken off. Just quick before I give you a turnaround of it. So there's one thing the UK Bandai did, and also the American Bandai did, is they actually added electronics to this. So this one has no electronics, which I thought it was kind of weird for a Bandai toy not to have any electronics. Sorry about the coughing, guys. Particularly the Falcon, when he did a lot of sounds on the show. So yeah, they actually added sounds to this on the American one and the UK one, which I kind of wish they'd done on this one. And weirdly, for Bandai, which they did back then before they decided to go the cheaper route, is they kept the die-cast in these, because these do have die-cast metal in them, either inside them or on the outside. I don't know with the Falcon, but I know he definitely has it. Anyway, I'll give you a turnaround of him now. Now, you may only see part of my face at the moment, but that's because the wingspan is ridiculous on this thing, it really is. So I'll give you a turnaround of him now. I do need to be careful because this did cost me, I think, about 300 quid possibly. And that was it all together as well. And I did find out actually as well why it's numbered. Because obviously there's different Zords you can add to this. That's why they're numbered. Anyway, give you a turnaround of him now. So he just looks absolutely amazing. All the detail you can see on the inside of the wings and the side of him is phenomenal. It really is. Coming around to the back now, you can see the back of the wings, which has very nice detailing on it again. Fantastic. The one thing I will say with this is you do have to be a bit careful doing these, because the Wild Force toys were notorious for breaking. They really were. Coming back round to the front now, you can see also on the inside of the wings there's also details. The paintwork on this is just incredible as well. And it's actually quite heavy as well, which is quite nice compared to what you get nowadays. Now I know I put Bandai UK down a little bit then, but this was way before they brought the Legacy line out with diecast in it. So that's the Falcon. And I'll tell you the one thing I found weird about the Falcon on Wild Force is he lived in a volcano. Sorry, that's where he was hidden, shall they say. Or shall we say, because they actually say on the show, spoiler alert by the way, hidden on the show, or hidden on the Animaria, is the Wild Force Falcon. If you solve this puzzle, then you will return back to the Animaria and he will also free the Falcon. Anyway, guys, sorry for the spoiler. Okay, there goes. On to the next Zord. So, guys, now I am here with the Rhino Zord, Rhino Wild Force Zord, or Gal Rhino, I believe so, but I'm 99% sure I'm right. And I believe this also comes with the Armadillo, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not wrong, guys, it actually does come with it. I've just seen it on the box. And again, this box is also numbered. It's number 5, and again, although these boxes are great, they're not very strong, so I won't be keeping them, unfortunately. And yeah, so I'll give you a turnaround of sorry guys, of the box now. So on the front, yeah, a picture of the Rhino Wild Force Sword. On the side you get some pictures of the Rhino and what it can do, which is just fantastic. Coming around to the back, you can also see a picture of him with the Armadillo Zord and what he can do. And now, I know the box is a bit ripped there, but I did get this second hand, so that's why the box is ripped, because I did get it second hand. And it also shows you on the back what the other Zords are that it can combine with. Which is absolutely fantastic. I really do like these. Speaking of Wild Force and crystals, I have got all the crystals. I've forgotten the name of the company, but I'll put it in the video. I'll put it in the video, guys. But I've got all the crystals, and the 4 I don't have, I ordered. So I will be doing a review of all the crystals, but not until those last 4 arrive. Now, just quickly before I do get them out of the box, I know there is more than what I've got in Japan. I know there's more animal crystals. Sorry guys, but I'm just gonna get the ones that you see on Wild Force. I'm not gonna get any of the others, because although I watched the Sentai versions, I don't really collect any Sentai stuff other than the Zords, so I won't be getting all the animal crystals, just the ones you saw in Wild Force. Anyway guys, let's get him out of the box. So here he is out of the box, the Rhino Zord with the Armadillo Zord, which is down the side here, which you will see more when I give you a turnaround of him. Now, the Rhino Zord is, I believe, a lot heavier than the bird. I know the bird does have die-cast in him, but I think the Rhinozord is a lot more heavier than the Falcon. Just quickly before I give you a turnaround, I'll talk about the couple of accessories. So this is a bit for when you're using when you're combining the Gorillazord with this sword. That's what this piece is for. Now, why they don't include this with the Gorillazord, I don't know. I really don't. But the reason I know that's what this is... Sorry guys, the reason I know what this is for is because I looked it up, because I didn't know what the hell it was. And then the other things, if I put that there for now, the other things, I don't know how easy it is to see these, but these are the little kind of animals that go in the crystals. Which is nice they included these, it really is, but I know from talking to people I know and from past ones that I have from Wild Force, these are bloody easy to lose. Also, the Rhino does have an sorry guys, the Rhino does have an action feature, but it's not very easy to do, so I'm not going to show you that, but you will see him joined with the nearly gave myself heart failure then. You will see him joined with the Falcon and stuff in a bit. Anyway, I'll give you a turnaround of it, preferably without knocking the bird over. So, as I said, he's got really nice detailing on him. He really has. I don't know if you can see it, but this part of him is metal. This entire part of him is metal. And like I said, he's got some really nice detail on him. He does have stickers, which I'll explain in a minute. Coming round, you can see the little armadillo Zord, which can sit on top of him, like it did on the show. But I'll explain why he's got stickers in a minute. But yeah, he's very well painted. His mouth does open. His mouth does open. And the action feature is with him is his front horn shoots out, which will send the armadillo rolling. But I'm not going to do it because it's very difficult to do. Now, let me just quickly explain about the stickers. I didn't put the stickers on, they're already on there. But the weird thing is, with the Wild Force toys that were released in the UK and in America, pardon me, they didn't have stickers. The detailing was painted on the ones that we got and the ones America got, and and the Japanese ones, which is very weird for a Japanese Power Ranger toy to get stickers. It really is. But the Japanese ones got stickers, whereas the ones that we got in the UK in the Wild Force toy line was painted. So I don't understand the reasoning behind that, because every Wild Force sword I have, because I have about 3, I think, possibly 4, because I haven't collected the entire line, because one, this entire line is very expensive, and 2, it's finding them complete, which is also the issue. So yeah, this is the Rhino and the Armadillo, very well painted, and I'm actually surprised at how good the condition is. I really am, particularly of the die-cast. So anyway, I'll move on to the next Zord now. I have 2 more to go, so I'll now move on to the next Zord. So I'm back with the draft now, and you're up in a draft, aren't you? And so sorry guys, sorry guys, I had to do that. I had to do that. It came into my mind. So anyway, let's be serious for a minute, if that's humanly possible with me, which I'm not convinced it is. So I'm here with the draft. I don't know what the Japanese one is for this. I think it might be Gaoicarus, but I'm not sure on that. So sorry guys. And what I said about the crystals, guys, just before, I'm not saying, don't ask me, because I'm not selling them. I mean, I will go more into this when I do the review, but I'll quickly explain something. Now, when I first received the crystals, the box had been broken, basically. Customs had opened the box to check it, which is fine, I knew they would. But instead of actually looking at the box and actually figuring out how to open it, they just ripped it open, basically, and basically ripped the top off the box, which didn't damage the top, but it damaged part. It damaged part of the box, which we were able to fix, luckily, because I would have been really peeved if they damaged it so much the way we couldn't repair it. So I'll give you a turnaround of the box. So on the front of the box you get the draft, good picture of the draft actually as well. On the side of the box you get another picture of the the draft and what it can combine with. Coming around to the back, you get more pictures of it and what it can combine with, which is awesome. And by the way, guys, this says number 2 on the box. And again, like I said, these are all by Bandai Japan, these ones. And coming around to the side now, you get a good shot of the team at the bottom in the corner there, which is fantastic. It really is. I am hoping to at some point get the rest of these Zords, but I don't know when. I really don't know when, guys. And I know the box is leaning slightly, but like I said in the Falcon part of the review, I did get these second hand. So the boxes were a bit dinged up. So that's why it's leaning. Anyway, let's get him out the box. So we've got the draft out of the box now. But yeah, he looks good. He really does. Sorry guys. The paintwork on him is fantastic, really is. So I'll talk about the accessories quickly before before I give you a turnaround. So this is the draft spear. So what this is, it's when it's in the, I hold it like that, it's more clearer. This is when it's in the draft Wild Force spear mode. What do they call it on the show? The Spear of Pardolis, whatever that means. So this bit goes on the head of the draft, and you can shoot it, basically. So there's an interesting bit with this, the American and the UK one we got. On the box, it didn't have the sphere on the front of it, or the sphere draft head bit on the front, because they had this as one Zord in America. So they had the Isis Megazord as one Zord in America. They released it as one Zord in America and in the UK. And on that box, it didn't have this head attached to the draft. And when Bruno messaged them, when Bruno messaged Bandai, which are about as useless as a wet fart, because I know, because I've contacted them before. They said that we don't make the products, we just get sent them from Japan, and then it gets marketed under either Bandai America or Bandai UK, which is So I guess where I live, so I contacted Bandai UK. Well, I didn't actually contact them over this, I contacted them over something else. And they told Bruno that what you see on the front of the box is what you get. So they basically said to Bruno, we have no clue really. That's basically what they said to him. So he assumed that Bandai had just missed a vital part of the Megazord. I say vital part, it's not a vital part, but if you're a completionist like me and Bruno, you will want a complete thing. So he was quite annoyed with them over that. Particularly as he worked for Disney at the time, because Wild Force was a Disney season, so he knew that they had this in the show because he had actually seen the Zord in person. He'd seen the suit in person. But lo and behold, this just proves what I said when I messaged Bandai. Bandai have no clue what they're talking about. Absolutely no clue. Because when Bruno opened the box, this piece was in there. So Bandai had no clue what they were on about. Back onto the drive. And you get like this little animal draft thing that can go in the toy crystals. Anyway, I'll give you a turn around of him now. I don't know how clear it is, but these sorts do have a shimmer to them as well. And again, the detail on this is phenomenal, it really is. And again, he does have some die-cast in him somewhere, I believe. And I really do like this. It's unfortunate with the design where the tail is. So if you want to have him in the Sphere of Pardonis mode, you got to shove his tail up his ass. But yeah, I do highly recommend this sword. I really do. I know the name that we got for this has not aged well, so to speak. But yeah, I really do like him, and it looks fantastic. The head or the neck can expand, which is very fantastic. I say expand, I don't know what you call it really. Extend, I guess. But anyway, now to show you the last sword in the pile, which is the deer. So now I'm on to the last sword for the Isis Megazord. But and it's the deer. Which just before I give you a turn around, Mum hates the storyline they did with the deer. because you had Princess Shayla singing to the deer, but then you also had Merrick, who was, pardon me, Zanoku, and then became known as the Wolf Ranger bee. And he had him playing the flute, which Mum absolutely hates. And to be fair, I don't get it either myself, because I can't get the princess because Disney, and but to have a Power Ranger playing the flute so the princess can sing to a deer, that just, no offense to Disney, but that was probably one of the most silliest storyline things they did. Back onto the deer. Anyway, I'll give you a turn around of the box now. So on the front of the box, you see the deer, and I love the green. I really do love the green. Well, I love the entire colour contrast of him. Now on the side of the box you can see some of the team and some of the Zords. By the way, this is number 6. This says on the box. And on the back you can see the Zords and what this can combine with, which is basically every Zord from Wild Force this can combine with, because it's what they call Zord Builder compatible. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think the antlers are attached, if I remember correctly, but I really do love the colour colour contrast on this. I really do, but I could be wrong because I hadn't had this out in quite a while. But anyway, guys, now let's get him out of the box, shall we? So I've got him out of the box now, guys. So I've got the Zord out of the box now, which before I give you a turnaround of him, I will show you this, which is the little deer animal thing that goes in the toy animal crystals you can get. That's the only accessory you get with him. Now, getting his antlers on was a difficult task. So you had to kind of give it a bit of, well, quite a lot of force and a bit of a wiggle to get it to pop in. So just be careful when you're putting those on, because it is difficult and you don't want to hurt yourself. So the antlers do go in and out on him. There's a button on him somewhere that allows them to go like that, which I'm not going to do. I'll just show you him together with the Zords. But anyway, I'll give you a turnaround of the Zord now. I really like his face. It looks really cool. I think the mouth opens. I'm not 100% sure on that. Coming around to the side, you can see the detail on the side. Coming around to the back, you can see the detail on the back and the antlers from the back. But yeah, it looks... Sorry guys, he does have a tail. But yeah, he's a really great colour. Oh, the Zord's a really great colour. Great contrast between the green, the gold, and the black and silver. And yeah, I really do like it. Really do like it. I do recommend this sword if you can find it, but easily now this is going to be several $100s or several £100, depending on where you live. Because I think I kind of made a deal. I made an offer, not made a deal. I made an offer on eBay. I got it for about 200 this, whereas nowadays they go for about between 300 and 400. And if they're brand new, sometimes they can go for a lot more than that. Which is very rare to find them brand new, but then it's very rare to find them in the condition I found them, because they're normally really badly beaten up and scratched and stuff, the ones I've seen on eBay. But I was lucky enough to find this one where it had not had any damage to it. In fact, I remember reading something about the Falcon, and I find this kind of weird to even say this. When we first got this, the description said that the Falcon hadn't even been out of the box. The others had, but the Falcon hadn't, which is really weird. But anyway, it's time to bring them together. So here he is, guys. I've got him built, the Isis Megazord. Or if you go and buy the Japanese name, Gaoicarus. So here he is. He's quite big and quite a hefty thing. So I'll give you a turnaround of him. So he has, I don't know whether it will show up in this, but he has lenticular eyes, and the wingspan again is amazing, with the wings stretched completely out. It's just amazing. The back view is pretty cool as well. So from the side, it's got quite a cool look to it as well. and from the back actually, because you can see them all combined. Coming around to the front, it just looks really menacing with it like this. I think when it's in this mode, it's called the Wings of Animaria mode, but as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. He's pretty heavy now as well, and I know I've not got his arms up or anything, but yeah, I really do like him. I really do. I highly recommend him if you can find him. However, he will not be cheap nowadays. But I don't know how long wingspan is with these up either. Now you can take these bits off if you want to store them on the shelf, and if you want to store it on the shelf and you've not got room, you can take these bits off, but personally I wouldn't, in case you really have to. But anyway, I'll show you the other mode now, which is in shield mode, which is the wings folded down over the entire thing. Now this is him in shield mode. I think it's called the Isis Megazord shield mode. Don't quote me on that though. What I will also do is first off, I love the detail and how it looks. It just looks absolutely amazing. And I believe, don't quote me on this because I could be wrong, but I believe this was the first Zord that could actually do that. But don't quote me on that, but I'm, pardon me, 99% sure that that is the first sword that can do that, which is cool. But highly recommend this. I'll give you a quick turnaround of him like this, and then I'll give you my ratings. So I just love the way he looks like this, but I prefer him with the wings out, but I do also think he looks awesome like this. I really do. I would say the one possible issue with having the wings out, if you've not got room, is it will take up a load of room. He just looks absolutely amazing, and I don't know how long I've had this for now, but this is the first time I've ever actually reviewed this. But yeah, the level of detail on all of these is just fantastic. However, I do want to just point something out. The Wild Force swords are very fragile because they weren't as well made as what they were back in the 90s. Anyway, my ratings on this: 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it. In all the modes, absolutely love it. particularly with the wings spread out, that just looks phenomenal. Yeah, I highly recommend this, but like I said earlier in the review, they do cost some money, so be prepared to spend a lot of money. If you really want these swords, you gotta be prepared to spend a lot of money. 10 out of 10 for this. Absolutely love it, and I will catch you in the next one.